Hi everybody, my name is Liz Hathaway, and before I dive into my week ahead, I have a small announcement to make. I am taking a time out, and it seems to me like the Aries ingress, which is always a initiatory sort of energy. It's always a sort of breakthrough into something different. I think the making an announcement and taking this step around the time of the Aries ingress, it seems very pertinent. It seems like the right moment to me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be stopping with vlogging and resuming, I expect, with the summer solstice. So it'll be a 3-month break. There are numerous reasons for this. One of them, I think for me most importantly, is the Pluto transit over my sun at the moment. I've had the first one on the day of the first Saturn-Uranus square, was the day of my first Pluto-Sun transit. And so the final Saturn-Uranus transit on December the 24th is also my final Pluto transit over the sun. So having blogged and vlogged and, done a lot of online stuff weekly for 15-16 years, it just seems like a good moment to take a step back, review. I have a few other projects in the offing. I finished my master's a few years ago, so I'm busy with my dissertation, writing that up as a book, which will be published by the Sophia Centre, the University of Wales. That's just one of the projects that I have going at the moment that I want to focus on. So I'm taking a step back. I'm not stopping altogether, and I'm sure I'll be back around the summer solstice. So look out for me then. But first then, let's dive into this week, having made my little announcement. And thanks everybody for your support, because I know I do have, a small group of people that, check me out every week. And, I don't want to disappoint you, but I just feel this is the right thing for me at this moment in time. So, early morning here in Amsterdam, what have we got in this week starting Monday the 22nd? Great ingress yesterday, moon in Gemini, rich with potential. So many things that we can pick and choose from that moon square Neptune. We can be almost thrown by the sheer volume of things that we could do. I find I suffer from that. I don't know about you guys, but I certainly do. It's going to be sometimes a bit too much. We've got on Monday today, Mars trine Saturn. So this is a good day for anything involving writing. Mars in Gemini, we can cut through a lot of stuff when Mars is in Gemini. It's quick thinking. It's quite slightly aggressive. It has an aggressive edge to the language used, but the trine to Saturn curbs it, brings it into a kind of structure, brings it into a form which, in terms of society, it's acceptable. It's just about acceptable. When we get on to Tuesday, we have the moon in Cancer, of course, coming into the opposition with Pluto. So there's a lot of things bubbling under the surface, I reckon, because, there's only Pluto left in Capricorn now. So, and the moon is in her own sign when she's in Cancer, and she's sort of, every month now, she has to face off with the singular Pluto in Capricorn. So it's a kind of emotional clean out, if you like, cleaning the decks. There's a lot of old stuff. Cancer relates to memory. Moon in Cancer, it's old memories, old emotional things that linger even in the body memory. Pluto can dig that deep. So there's stuff coming up, and we should go with that. On Wednesday, we see the sharp edge of Mercury, Mars square. So Mars trine Saturn on Monday, and then square Mercury on Wednesday. So these are words as weapons. We should choose our words wisely on Wednesday. I think words have the power to move. There's a sort of almost a kind of a destructive language in a way, could be, or say things in haste and repent in leisure, that sort of thing. But on the positive note, Mercury square Mars, it really speeds up the communication. We can cut through again. There's that cutting edge of Mars that we can use to, if we've got piles of unanswered mail or whatever, this is a day to, maybe think about one standard mail and send it to a lot of people, something like that. On Friday, finally we have the Sun-Venus conjunction in Aries, which is, the coming together in a way of the male principle, female principle, Sophia, wisdom, meeting the sun, which is the source, which is the ever shining light of consciousness. These are always supreme moments when the sun and Venus meet up. Their dance is pretty spectacular. So this is an embrace, this is man, woman, this is consciousness and the sort of wisdom, which is also very much Venus in her role as Venus Sophia. So that's a great conjunction early on in Aries on Friday. So yeah, I think Friday stands out. It's a shiny day, it's a sparkly day, but it's also a very powerful day for women, for women's energy, because Venus in Aries, talked about this before, this is a fighting Venus, a feisty Venus. This is a Venus with a fist in the air. So where can the male and female come together? Where can we meet up and do great things together? This is a very unifying principle as well of love, because love always wins through in the end. It's the most powerful, moving energy in the world, in the cosmos. Everything's born of love, really. So that conjunction on Friday, and then Sunday we have Mars conjunct the North Node, and it's also the full moon as well. Full moon, of course, moon in Libra, which is very much about restoring balance, restoring harmony, in what in a way can be in some respects a week of turmoil, a week of things being dragged up, things being fought out even. So it's a week to try at least to end it on a peaceful note, bury the hatchet, do the right thing, come together in peace and harmony, etc., etc. Short week for me, short view of my week. I'll join you all again later in the year. Have a good one. Bye.